Mark Zero's XCOM The Long War. Let's play.
Hello everybody and welcome back to The Long War. I am Mark Zero. It is the 6th of June 2016, in game anyway, and we are upgraded now to Long War Beta 15E officially, as in no longer the alpha build. So that means we're now restricted on the amount of battle scanners that we can bring. We've got a couple extra quality of life improvements. As you can see, we now have the ability to build motion trackers, which the rest of our troops can employ in order to display enemy troop movements and things like that on the radar minimap. But battle scanners are now restricted to engineers and scouts. So we're definitely going to want to bring up a new breed of engineer and a new breed of scout built for smoke and mirrors type builds. However, the main point of excitement is this. We have 3 hours left to respond. The aliens snuck some kind of abductor UFO into Australia while we were dealing with the Murmansk terror mission. So we have a light abduction for $80 in Australia, in Sydney. So we are going to respond to this, and we're going to respond to it with a fairly B-team squad. We got an interesting squad composition, very shooty, not a lot of cover destruction. We're going to try and train some guys up. I don't think we're going to get a whole lot of chances to go on light abductions. But that said, we are in June, so light abduction could still contain something like a mechtoid. So let's go meet our team in the hangar. Alrighty. So we've got some returning B-teamers on this one that we haven't seen in a little while. We've got a PFC over here that we'll get into in a moment. There's no real, specific build to this squad. We're going into an urban block, several buildings in a large combat zone, which could be a number of different things. We're not the most mobile squad. We could potentially get pinned down, and that's something to be aware of. However, we're going to give it a shot. These are all people who kind of need experience. Starting it out with Pico as our engineer. Pico is not the blow everything up type engineer. Pico is smoke grenade and smoke and mirrors. So she's carrying 2 smoke grenades, 2 battle scanners. The battle scanners will help us see the battlefield more clearly since we don't have motion trackers just yet. Carbine to help her get into position. She does have a pair of smoke grenades, and those are basically to help us keep from getting pinned down, or more accurately, not help us keep from getting pinned down, but when we do get pinned down, we can dig in and fortify. I'm anticipating we may get pinned down in this mission, so I'm just planning ahead for that. Violet Visions joins us as infantry. Violet is going a similar crit infantry build to TS Moth. So to that effect, we have a laser rifle, a scope, and alloy plating. Violet should be able to kind of stand on the front line and just take shots. Violet, I'm hoping for a fair amount of damage, but we have seen in the past that Violet does have a habit of missing important shots. Pixie Dust is our muscle for this one. Pixie Dust, still carrying the ballistic sniper rifle, scope, alloy jacketed rounds. But Pixie always gets his man for the most part. Low profile, sharpshooter, disabling shot. So the idea is to put Pixie in the back with a clear line of sight at our area of engagement. If we do get a mechtoid, disabling shot is how we're going to deal with it. If we get something that can really hit hard, disabling shot is how we're going to deal with it. But other than that, Pixie is a known track record of basically getting one good shot in and killing one target pretty much per turn, and I hope we can keep that up. Alan Zero is our scout for this one, and I'd actually like to make an important plug about Alan Zero for this one that has nothing to do with gameplay. I'm going to break the fourth wall for a moment. Alan Zero is the character put into my roster pool by my buddy Tom from a band called Beneath the Machine, and Tom's brother is currently battling leukemia. So if you check out the description down at the bottom of this video, I'm going to put a link to a GoFundMe for Tom's brother in order to help fund his family for some of the medical expenses that they've been dealing with for the fight against leukemia in the family. I think it's mostly to cover living expenses. They've been covering the medical bills on their own shoulders, but they're trying to cover living expenses so that there can be a smooth transition out of the hospital and back into real life. So, yeah, please check out the description real quick. Click that link. If you can donate any money, that'd be great. If you can't, go on Facebook, go on Twitter, whatever your social media is of choice. Share that link, see if you can get somebody to help out. We all really appreciate it. Back to the mission. We're loaded out with a laser rifle, alloy plating, and a flashbang grenade. I decided to go for a flashbang rather than the battle scanners just because we got 2 of them on Pico anyway. Alan is, I believe, being built into a marksman rifler, but we don't really have a marksman rifle yet for him, or for her. So, you know, just kind of going with a standard issue laser rifle build, alloy plating, and phalanx armor in order to try and take a hit. Alan's going to have to run some overwatches at some point during this mission. Montgomery Payson is commanding this mission. I would like to introduce you to the new and improved Lieutenant Montgomery Payson. This was actually a request by one of our former soldiers. Kaneo has stayed in contact with me and asked, you know, if we could put Montgomery Payson as an officer. Montgomery is the character in homage to my old World of Warcraft guild. He was the guild leader. It does unfortunately mean that we can't mech him, which would have been funny. Anybody who knows Montgomery Payson out there in the audience, you know why it would be funny to mech Montgomery. But we're not going to do that. We're going to give him back his old leadership position, as far as I'm concerned. Loaded out with a shotgun, which is a little bit of a misuse. Actually, let me see. You know what? We got 1 laser rifle left. But we're not going to use it. We're going to stick with the shotgun for now, because I want somebody to have a shotgun here. Shotgun, alloy plating, alloy jacketed rounds. Monty's the tank. True to form, Monty is the tank. That really, really high aim would lend well to having a laser rifle on him, but we need somebody with a shotgun. We need somebody that can move in close and one-hit kill guys. So that's going to be our plan with Monty. And yeah, Monty's the tip of the spear. Monty's the guy to get shot at. Unless they're running an Overwatch, Monty's the one that's going to get closest to the enemy if I can do anything about it. Psycho Destructo is our gunner for this one. Psycho is being built into our secondary bullet wizard to back up Hrothgar. Auto laser, high cap mags, alloy plating. I'm not really going to use Psycho like much of a bullet wizard on this one. I'm not going to do a ton of suppressing because we need to get kills in order to get the ranks in order to make the bullet wizard build work. But if something needs to be suppressed, Psycho will be the one suppressing it. Last but not least, our PFC for this mission is Ghostman, who ironically is a woman. Ghostman is loaded with a laser carbine. I'm actually going to switch that. Let's bring a little extra firepower. We're going to go for a full-blown laser rifle. You know, the aim leaves a little bit to be desired here. Ghostman is kind of middle of the road. Goodwill. You know, a little bit above the minimum on health, so average health. We've boosted that with alloy plating. Carrying the only med kit of the squad. 12 move is okay. I'm not quite sure what I want to turn Ghostman into, but it's going to be something average, like either a medic or maybe an engineer. Something like that. That is our squad for this mission. Sorry for the slightly long exposition. There were a few things that I needed to talk about in that one. Let's get out to Sydney and show these aliens that they can't just sneak a UFO in while we're not looking, while we're dealing with a zombie apocalypse up in Russia. And, you know, let's send them home with their tails between their legs on this one. We got more heavy UFO activity over Russia. Russia is going to leave. That might be a bombing run. And that's pretty much going to seal the deal. Russia's gone.
Australia has sent a number of requests for assistance, so that's our next drop site. Current
Alrighty.
updates from the ground indicate the aliens are moving within the city limits. We should get down there and secure the area as quickly as we can.
So I believe Operation Rotting Fall is going to be a 2-building mission. There's this like bakery type shop here, And then once that's secure, there's a warehouse type thing behind it. Depending on where we hit the ground, we will take one building and then the other building. There's an alleyway between them, so we may be able to install pixie dust up on the roof for Overwatch. Let's hit it. I don't understand why Pixie's up front.
This is Big Sky. Strike team has reached the AO. Requesting authorization to deploy.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage.
Okay, so this is a fairly default opening position here. Let's see, I think we can get Pico up to here, and we might be able to throw a battle scanner one way or the other. Cool, alright, so it looks like the interior of the... What is this, like a butcher shop or like a deli? Let's see, those are cuts of meat. That's some meat in the fridge. Yeah, this is a butcher shop, okay. Yeah, because the fridge area is over here where they keep the meat frozen. Cool, okay. So if you're vegan, I apologize, but we have to go save a butcher shop real quick from the aliens.
On the move.
Let's get Alan Zero up. I'm thinking we secure this side of the building. Move our way in from there. I know... Oh, I see. Okay, so they've removed the radar entirely from the HUD in Beta 15. And apparently I can see meld, so that's where we're going. We're going for the meld. Alright, now what's the quickest way up onto the roof here? It's going to be on this side. So I think we're going to actually do something a little bit funny here, and we're going to concentrate towards the other side so that we can get Pixie installed on the roof.
Yes, Commander.
That's a little risky because it means revealing more of the map. But so be it, as we get like the ominous Doom music for some reason. Oh, and we've got 3. Including one in stealth mode. I think I might have just heard a 4th. Alright, so they've got the roof, which is not how we want to do things. Which means Monty. You're gonna probably be taking the rooftop here. Now, I can't really do too much here in the way of jumping up on top of the roof yet, but I can get to here. Alright. And now we need to be a little more conservative. Ghost Man. Alright, we don't want to bunch up too much here, because if we do, we're going to end up with some problems.
Okay.
When those thin men show up on that roof corner. Psycho Destructo.
Moving to position.
Gonna put you on that corner, and this is gonna be a lot of overwatching.
Scanning. I'm on it.
Aperti, comandante. Moving to Overwatch.
And final overwatch there. Alrighty. We're gonna let him take a move. Alright, jumping down, running for cover behind that, and firing at Monty. Monty's being suppressed. Okay. I can live with that. And 2 drones. 3 drones. 2 drones.
Target eliminated.
1 drone. Alright. 1 drone. Well. 1 drone isn't really that big a deal. Let's see. Alan, what kind of shot you got? 70%? Now the main thing I'm worried about here is that we can't see one of the thin men, and we know we've got at least 1, possibly 2 seekers. Now, we've got a 61% chance to end this guy right here, right now. And I'm okay with that because I don't want to go up on the roof. Or we can miss.
I'll get him next time.
Alright. Now, Violet can't quite get into a good position here. We got a 51 to hit this guy. Yeah, why not? Alright, we'll holo target it, I guess. Okay. Now we don't want to get too spread out because of those unfortunate seekers.
Heading out.
So Alan's gonna move to here and end this thing. Before you do end it, I want you to open this door. Can you? I don't think you can. Alright, I'm not gonna risk losing this shot. So Alan will wipe that out. Now, I have nary a chance to hit any of these guys right now. And I'm not gonna run out of cover. Now, Ghost Man can move to here. Now, this does open up a possibility of a flank. That's weird. I think my mouse might be off again like last episode. I think this is the better line of sight for an Overwatch. And Monty, just hunker down. We can half expect that there's a thin man coming off this rooftop. You're gonna move up. And you're gonna fire? Okay, good. You're dead next turn. I hear a thin man walking on the roof. And I hear a muton. Now that could be a trick to get me to move into an Overwatch. But I can't run it with Alan. So what I can do here is toss a battle scanner up and see if I can see anything on the roof. Let's get a look at the rooftop. Don't miss.
Getting a better look.
Don't miss. There you go. Alright, I don't see anything yet. He may have come up off the roof. Monty's got a lot of health. Let's risk it. Okay, cool. 100% to hit, 66 to critical. Bye-bye, Thin Man. Alright, we know we're not out of the woods yet. Now, I could start moving to get up on this rooftop. But I'm not going to yet.
Okay.
I'm going to move to here and steady it. Let's see, I want everybody to kind of shift this way. And keep an eye on each other. Because those seekers are incoming. In fact, I know exactly where that seeker is. That seeker is right there, blocking this doorway. Flashbangs don't work. Let's mess with them a little bit. Tempted to let Alan be bait. I am actually tempted to let Alan be bait here. Okay. I can't really move into perfect positioning, but I can move into like decent positioning. Alright. Steady it just in case. I doubt you're going to be able to see from there. And Psycho, I'm going to have you yellow move over to here. Violet, you're covering this side.
Got it covered.
No, I'm anticipating that there's going to be a strangle. Oh, Violet actually has a shot on him. Yep, true to form, though.
Missed the target.
You sure did. And good. That was the anticipated grab. Now let's see if we got a second one. Not yet. Now we do have another thin man to worry about. But in the meantime, let's see. Ghost Man can get to here. Whoop! Oh, do not run Overwatches with a rookie. Oh, Ghost Man, welcome to XCOM, my friend. Ugh. Well, that's no good. But you've got a 74% chance to hit him. That DR is real, though. Okay. Psycho, move up. Now I've either got a 96 to take him out, or I can suppress him. So it's smoke grenade or suppression. I'm gonna go with suppression. 100%. Excellent. Okay.
He's down.
He is. Alan, I'm gonna move you inside the building. Monty. Okay. And let's see. Pixie. Pixie can get up onto the rooftop at this point with, like, some degree of impunity. I don't think there's another Seeker. It's gonna hurt like hell if I miscount this, though. Anyway, let's get that suppression up.
Roger that.
You stay right where you are, Thin Man. I'm actually thinking I want to have somebody that's on Overwatch on the interior here.
Overwatch.
And we're going to start moving up, but we're not going to get too far out of sight of the group. And I'm even going to move up to here. You're not going to be able to do shit, hopefully. Yep, fire back at Psycho. And miss.
I'm all right.
And I hear people coming through doorways. I have a feeling Monty's about to make friends. Let's find out. Monty has not yet made friends. Let's see, who can get up there? We don't want Ghost Man to have to do it. We want Ghost Man to get inside. Are you a destroyed drone, or are you a hidden seeker? You might be a hidden seeker. We're probably going to be suppressing that guy again. Let's move to here. Alright. Now we could get up there and get a flank. We could also run and gun. Blindly, might I add. I could get Pico up to this truck and throw a battle scanner. Alright. In here you go. I know, Ghost Man, we're trying to get you some, some health back and get you a kill, but... Alright. Let's see if there's anything in this general area.
Big Brother is online.
Indeed, Big Brother is online. Okay, not a lot of information from that battle scanner, unfortunately. It's not great positioning. So, we are going to take a gamble. We are going to run. We are going to gun. We're going to get the meld. And I believe this counts as cover. And we're probably going to activate something. Oh, just a flank. Okay. Can I get the meld? There we go. 90% chance to hit, 66 to critical. Sayonara, Thin Man. Alright, now this means we can properly install pixie dust on the rooftop. Though granted, this may pull also. Yep, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Alright. We knew that could have been a thing. We knew that could have been coming. But you know what? We have a minor solution to this. At least I think we do. I hope this is at least a deterrent to keep the floaters from charging right in and mincemeating Pixie. And I can't really get up onto the roof yet. I can get to here. Let's see. Psycho also cannot get up onto the roof.
Good to go.
This is going to be a very risky turn. This turn could get ugly.
Oh yeah.
There's not a lot we can do. I'm not going to use this med kit yet, in case somebody gets knocked out in this turn. This is going to be a shot at Monty. Monty tanks it pretty handily. Violet. Come on. There we go. Good. That reduces the chances of losing Pixie on this turn. But does not eliminate them.
Cover my flank.
Oh! Okay, Monty's taking a wound. I'd rather Monty than Pixie. Okay. So now naturally we can run up with Alan Zero and put a bullet through this, or well, a laser pew-pew blast through this floater. But, if at all possible, I want to try and do it with Violet. But the line of sight is going to be a little tricky because we have this vent in the way.
On it.
Okay, good. We got him. 75. Come on, Violet. There we go. Threat has been eliminated.
Start keeping score.
Okay. Now Pixie's got a shot. 69%. Let's give it a try. Nope. No such luck. Alright, now we need to start getting creative. We do not want Monty to die. Monty can flank this guy, but I don't know if that's enough firepower to outright kill him. Then again, we've got rapid fire. Is Monty about to be really, really brave? I think Monty's about to be like super, super brave. Let's figure out if there's any other shots we can get on this guy. Maybe we can get him some holo targeting. 34. I could flashbang him. And that doesn't count as flanking him. Okay, take the short move. 100%, 66 to critical. 93, 66. Let's ensure it. 1, 2.
everything by the numbers.
Awesome. Okay, well, Monty and Ghost Man are going to be in the med bay for a short stay, which isn't such a big deal. Monty is sort of a specialized soldier, and Ghost Man is sort of a rookie we haven't decided what to do with yet. So all in all, Operation Rotting Fall, not too bad. I think we just picked up a whole lot of meld, which is good because we can use that to sell it for money or acquire scientists. Let's head back to base. Alright, so Monty's wounded for 13. Ghostman is only fatigued. Ghostman is still in the roster. 13 days isn't too bad. And Lance Corporal Blitz, Violet Visions. Again, we're going to go aggression. I'm not doing a tanky build yet, even though Violet could probably go for a tanky build, but we're going to go with a similar build to what we did with the Moth. I think the only difference is I'm probably going to go Deadeye on Violet Visions instead of Ranger. Other than that, they're going to have an almost identical build. So, we will go with aggression. Continuing on, 2 floater corpses, 2 thin man corpses, 1 muton, 6 Elerium, 7 alloys, 9 weapon fragments. We didn't blow anybody up, so that's good. 52 meld, which is very useful. And a Seeker Wreck. We've got 80 bucks. Panic is decreased in Australia. And, yeah. We are maxed out. Let me get that out of the way. We are maxed out in Russia. Russia does not love us. Russia will be leaving very soon. Let's see. Do we have anything on the globe? Nope. Let's go to, engineering. Anything in the repair bay? No, I don't think so. Cool. We got 82 bucks. What can we build? We could build a couple of these newfangled motion tracker thingamadoodles. We don't need any more phalanx armor. We could buy a reinforced armor. I'm gonna buy 2 of these. Just 2 of them. We need money for other things right now. Alright. Aircraft boosters is done. What can we do for our air game? UFO tracking. 1 Elerium, 1 meld, 2 drone wrecks. And 4 days for those. Let's build 2 of them. That brings our money right back down to nil. We've got a new interceptor in North America. Raven 8, who are you? Hawker Sharma, okay. And what do we got for loadouts here? Avalanche, Avalanche, Stingray, Stingray, Avalanche, Avalanche. Wolfram is back in 5 days, so Morgenthau, take a nice South American vacation. Wolfram, come on back up, and when you are done with your repairs, you will go back into service as a fighter hunter. The Rev is back in service, and we have a brand new luxury suite to house living alien captives.
Alien containment facility online.
Excellent. Carry on. You want 12 sectoid corpses for a scientist? I don't think so, South Africa. No. We need to make more sectoids first. Low Small Scout. Over Mexico. Well, we don't have a lot in the way of good pilots to send against this thing. But we can send Meteor after it. Now this thing's probably just looking around. I could let it go. I really want crash sites. Alright, I'll send one guy up. See how we do. Because I'm almost like thinking I've got two good birds to go up against fighters with right now. Alright. Hit him. Get out of there. Alright, I'm not even going to bother. You, on the other hand, I am going to bother. Lenny, go up balanced. Not shooting down my satellites.
We're in pursuit.
Come on. Come on. Come on. 1, 2. Alright, that was enough to probably stop him from taking down a satellite. But we are going to go up with Turnbull, and we are going to attempt to get a crash site. Because we need some training and we need some resources. So we're going to try to crash this thing. Plus, we're kind of good at taking on fighters, I hope. Come on, let's go. 1. Come on, hit him. Get out. Alright, well, at least we stopped the air mission. And our covert op is ready for extraction. What have we got? Covert data recovery. Okay, so this is the big Exalt mission. This is the one where they send tons and tons and tons of guys at us, and we have to take down waves and waves and waves of them. But that will be our next operation. Hopefully UFO 23 doesn't do any damage. In fact, let's make sure. Okay. So that will be our next operation. I have been Mark Zero. If you liked this episode, please click like. If you would like to be notified when we go up against Exalt, please consider subscribing. And once again, please support Alan Zero's brother. I will leave a link for the Indiegogo, or not the Indiegogo, the GoFundMe in the description for this episode. Your generosity is really greatly appreciated. I mean, you know, battling leukemia sucks, so anything that anybody wants to do to help out is great. If by the time of this recording they're all set and it's been taken down, then no worries, you know, feel good. But we will see you on the next episode. Take care.